welcome to Ever After, a Once Upon a Time podcast, Season 3, Episode 11, Going Home. In this episode, in order to prevent Pan's curse, which will steal the memories of everyone in Storybrooke, both Gold and Regina must make tremendous sacrifices. I'm your host, Molly Southgate, and with me is...
Martha Southgate.
And...
Rob Southgate.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. What?
Okay, I think I went through
episode?
every emotion in this episode. I cried out loud. I wept.
That's not every emotion.
I was angry. I was happy. I was laughing.
You were all seven dwarfs.
I was.
And you were
I
a little
had
dopey,
multiple
too.
personality in this 45-minute episode.
Yes.
It was 45 minutes?
It was ish.
Wow.
Yeah.
45-ish.
89 minutes.
I doubt it.
No.
It felt like a movie.
What?
It felt like a movie because it was so exciting.
There was so much happening in this one. It was crazy.
So we had them. We had Pan and oh my gosh, Pan and Felix at the beginning.
Yes.
Poor Felix.
Yeah.
So did you see that coming?
Heck no with that.
So
Did you, Mel?
No.
this is the one where
I agree with you.
Pan is going to throw the curse in the well, and he says, I have to take the heart of the one that I love the most.
And he thought it was Rumple.
Yeah,
his
and he
own
goes,
son.
I don't care about Rumple. Love doesn't have to be romantic. It can or family. It can be loyalty. And Felix knew immediately he's been the most loyal to Pan.
Oh, how horrible.
And then he took his heart and he crushed it right there.
Into ash.
I thought you were supposed to take the heart and then throw it in.
Well, maybe, but
he killed him.
Crushed it.
He didn't just throw it in and let Felix live. He disintegrated.
Yeah, so Felix is gone. It's not like other characters that can come back from the dead. When that heart is crushed, Gonesville.
Oh, Felix.
So
You backed the wrong horse.
you backed the wrong horse. So Pan did it.
Yeah, you did.
He started the curse.
But Rumple knows how they can stop it.
Right.
And
Which you knew. He was going to have some kind of plan.
So Regina can stop the curse by using the scroll. She has to return Henry and Pan. First they have to return Henry and Pan to their bodies. To the proper bodies. So Rumple told them that he can stop the curse.
Right.
Well,
He had a
actually,
plan.
Regina could stop the curse.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but he said there is a way to do it, which you knew was going to happen.
So first they got to get Henry and Pan into the right bodies. And what is Rumple's plan for to keep Pan from having in his power?
It was the cuff. It was a magic black cuff.
Did it work?
It's the same
No.
cuff they used it before.
Right.
When they put that cuff on, they can't do their magic. And when he said it, Regina's like, yeah, I remember. Because remember they used it on her.
He told Hook. He said, yeah, Hook, I haven't forgotten that. You know?
Right.
She said, Regina said
So
that
they
to
put
him.
the
No, he didn't put that on her.
Regina.
He didn't. It was Tamara.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Tamara.
she blamed Hook because he
Right.
was working with them.
Right, he was working with
And
Tamara.
she said, don't think I've forgotten that.
Yeah.
That gets confusing.
Oh,
He was
okay.
working with Tamara yesterday.
Uh-huh.
But she remembered that thing. That's what they put on Pan, was that cuff. And
Did it work?
they all
Nah.
left. No.
So what happened?
Pan said he was laughing. He said, I made this cuff. It won't work on me, but you.
Right.
And he clamped it on.
Yeah, so they all left and left
Okay.
Rumple there with Pan.
Well, Rumple wanted to be
Right.
left there alone with Pan.
And
Right.
you know it was so awesome?
What?
We thought he was going to cut his arm off.
We did.
I'm so
Or his
glad he
hand.
didn't cut his hand
I thought he
off.
was cutting his arm off. Well, he even pulled his sleeve back and was holding the blade. I thought, he's going to cut his freaking
And I
arm
thought,
off.
what is he doing?
And he had the cuff on.
Yep.
But then he just
Didn't
got
happen.
The cuff.
No,
yeah,
he didn't get
just
the cuff
nicked
off.
himself.
Did he
And
take
that-
the cuff off, though? I don't think he actually got it off, did he?
No, he didn't. But why did he have the sword and that?
Well, because I think he was thinking about cutting it off.
He was contemplating the
Yeah. If
the
I was him,
consequences.
I would try to cut off my thing and then it would just slice off my hand.
Do you think that would be pleasant? And then you would bleed to death and die.
Yeah, I know. Wait,
Yeah, but you'd
I
have
wouldn't-
magic. Maybe you could do something about it.
I don't know.
I could.
Although I don't
would
think you could
sound
put it back. You'd have to be like Hook. He'd have to be like Hook for the rest of the show.
What if he had the cuff on and then he did
A
that
little
and then the
family
cuff
relationship.
reattached itself to his stump because maybe it just keeps going on
Keeps
no matter
moving
what.
up
So yeah,
until eventually it's a choker and it's around his
Yes.
neck, and he's like, "Son of a gun, this was a bad
there's
move.
nothing left but the head.
Just a flesh wound."
Okay, so how about this thing with the blue fairy? So they go to the blue fairy to the church.
Her house.
Well, I was thinking they were going to her house at first,
Right.
but they go to the church and she's laying in state.
Right.
She's laying
Well,
there in the casket.
The reason they're there is part of this that they need.
What do they need?
Mm-hmm. They need the Black Fairy's wand.
Right. Now,
Black.
this is the first time we've heard of the Black
Yeah,
Fairy.
it is.
They need blacks.
And Tink says that the Black Fairy used dark magic until the Blue Fairy got her out. So that's
they
why...
banished her and stole her wand.
Right, but who is the Black Fairy? Are we going to meet her?
We better meet the Black Fairy.
Yeah.
So...
Okay, I have an exciting thing.
What?
Tinkerbell got her wings.
Yes.
Yes. How did she get her wings?
Because she believed in herself and got the pixie dust.
Well, did we see her get her wings? We saw her fly.
No, she's... Did you fall asleep?
I didn't see the wings come
I
on.
didn't see the wings come on.
Well, we didn't have to.
Did you fall asleep?
The blue fairy said, you have earned your wings back and then some. And she said, you will get back all of your powers. But how did she earn them back? What did she do that was so
she
special?
made pixie dust work. By just taking off the bottle, I believe myself, boom.
But what did she do with it? Just throw pixie dust on herself for no reason?
No, she saved them. She gave them their happy ending.
But how?
She destroyed the shadow.
Right, she had to
Sure
fly
as heck.
up to the ceiling of the church.
With a coconut, of all things.
You
had to
put the shadow in the... Have we made that joke too many times?
Wait, we got a
Wait.
new one, though, for this one. You put the shadow in the coconut
Coconut
and burn it right up. Because she threw it in the fire.
Yes, so that's what she did. Is she flew to the top of the church and captured the shadow in the coconut.
And she just blinked, and then did she have magic powers? Because she just blinked, and all of a sudden it turned on. The candle
Yes.
turned on.
Well, yeah,
by
she
her
has
blinking.
powers.
Yes.
She's a fairy. Maybe you missed that part of it.
Fairies don't have that type of power.
Well,
Oh, you don't even
she
know that.
does.
You can't even possibly know that, Napoleon.
How would you know that?
Yeah.
You would know it.
You are just making that stuff
Yep.
up now.
I'm not.
We saw it happen.
I saw it happen.
Yes. All
So
right.
yeah, she made the thing. She made the fire,
so
threw the
the
shadow in, and then boom,
The
shadow's
blue fairy
dead.
comes back to life.
Yes, and then the blue fairy's back to life.
I thought it was one of those cheesy movies.
What cheesy movies?
I don't know.
Like on Lifetime?
a cheesy movie because
My Invisible Child?
Because
Wait.
all of a sudden she just la la la, one of those happy princess movies. Where all of a
Oh,
sudden
those cheesy ones that you hate so much?
I love princess movies.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden she did something, and then all of a sudden da da da, I'm alive.
Yeah.
Let's all go have a
But
big
it
party
made
and celebrate.
sense. It made sense how she came back to life. 'Cause
Well, fill us
she-
in.
what did she say?
I-
Why was she back to life?
I don't remember. 'Cause
Okay.
You fill
Well,
us
I'll fill you in.
yeah, you feel
When Tink
Enlighten us.
destroyed
Yes.
the shadow, it
Oh
gave
yeah.
the shadow back to the blue fairy, and she said that brought me back to life because I got my shadow back. I got my shadow.
I was just going to do that.
Give my shake. We made
Fairy
that back in.
Shadow back.
We made that in a really, really earlier episode from season 1. We did
What?
Emma back. We did. I
Did
want
we?
my
Really?
Emma back.
Emma back.
Emma back.
Nice throwback.
Okay, so
I'm the throwback person.
Yeah,
you
you are.
Yeah.
You're like a pitchback.
Hey, what's a pitchback?
It's a thing you throw a ball at and you catch it, and then like
So
only kids like me and you,
Blue.
only kids had to play with it.
the blue fairy then gave them the black fairy's wand.
Yes.
She gave that to Tinkerbell. She trusted her that much.
Yep.
That she gave her that wand
And
so
she
that
said,
they could finish what they
I
started.
award you your wings.
Yep.
Um,
So that's when they took the thing back. Rump was able to do the spell with Pan, and Henry was back in the
Henry's
correct body.
okay.
And when he came out of the library, and they were all standing there, and he had the curse in his hand,
scroll.
the scroll, and he gave it right to Regina. And what happened?
all of a sudden, she just, like, fainted.
Wait, what was the word you learned today?
I forget what it was.
Syncopate.
Syncopate. Syncollated sounds better.
Syncollated.
I think it was syncopate.
Dad,
Right.
you've just syncollated.
Didn't she? She syncopated.
Yeah, she syncollated.
I'll get a
She
wet nap
fainted.
later. So yeah, she fainted, and we didn't know why she passed out. And then she was like laid out there. She wakes up and she goes, "Uh-oh, I know what I have to do to break the curse."
Uh-huh.
And
Because
just
she
then,
saw it in her magical pixie land dream.
right, and just then, Pan shows up.
Uh-huh.
The real Pan shows up, and he freezes everybody. And
Uh-huh.
who's he going to kill? He says, "I'm going to kill you guys." Who's he going to kill?
I didn't get this.
Well, he was going to kill all of them, but who is he going to start with?
Belle and Balefire.
Right.
Exactly.
And then he
Those are
decided
the
Balefire first.
Because those are the people closest to Rumple.
And
Right.
this guy is just
Oh, he's nasty.
worst father ever.
Worst father ever. Darth Vader looks like Father of the Year compared to this guy.
No.
Spoiler.
Well, and
Darth
when
Vader's
he
a
tells Rumpelstiltskin when they were alone together, and he was teasing him about the cuff and all that, but he said, "You were something that just drained me."
Yeah.
You were.
Oh, he was awful
Yeah,
what he was saying
my
to him.
gosh, he's like,
And he's
"That-
like,
you
"You're
offer
what,
nothing
200
to my
years
life."
old, and you're still draining on me. How long do I have to deal with you?"
Oh, he's just nasty.
Nasty old man.
Yep.
I hope
So-
his time glass runs out soon. They can just split
Oh.
it, and then all the
And his
And
time,
then-
yeah, the one back in
and then all of a
Neverland.
sudden,
All his magic will be
Boom.
gone. Well, so Rump shows up.
no, Dad, he would go back to regular, and then he couldn't.
Right, but then he'd be an old man.
Yeah.
But then Rump shows up, and he says, he's like, "I'm going to fight you." And Pan's like, "You don't have your magic. You think you're your big tough guy. You can't do this." Rump says, "I don't need magic."
Mm-hmm.
So what does he have? What's he going to do?
He is gonna use his strength. No, he's gonna use his dagger.
Yeah, he calls the his shadow's still out there.
Right,
Yeah, so
with the dagger, which I forgot the shadow was still out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he takes the dagger and he stabs.
Well, wait.
His
He
daddy.
says, you can't die unless I die.
Right,
So they had to die together.
right.
And he
And-
stabs his evil daddy.
Yep. He hugs him, and then he takes the dagger and he sticks it through the evil dad all the
And
way into his
into
own
himself.
heart.
Now, this show,
Cannot get rid of him because he is the show.
yes. Thank
Okay.
you for those words.
You already said that.
He can't leave me. Rumpelstiltskin cannot leave me.
Well, I
He's
he
not
has
leaving.
to come back.
I
There
don't
must
know if
be
he
a,
will.
There must be a catch.
there
Yeah, I
seem to
bet
be a lot
there
of
is.
catches here. Lots of loopholes.
I can't go another half.
We've had an
season and then
unbreakable
another
curse that's been broken twice. We've had people die and come back. I have a
Hopper
feeling.
came back? Why
Huh?
did Hopper came back?
I didn't
come
say
back?
Hopper. I said,
Hopper came back. Why did he come back?
when
Oh,
did
yeah.
he die? Did he get
Oh
stepped
yeah.
on?
Oh yeah. I
That was
remember.
faked. He wasn't
He
killed.
was hidden
Oh
in
yeah,
the, in the
I
ship.
remember.
Yeah. That was a fake killing. I thought he got stepped on when he was a cricket. You're not coming back from that.
I'm still wondering.
You know what? If you step on a cricket, you know what you say?
What?
You won't have the guts to do that again.
Sorry, Hopper.
Sorry, Hopper.
So the only way for Pan to die is if they both die. And so when he sticks the dagger in, Pan becomes his dad again, his normal dad's face and everything, age and everything.
Dad's face.
And he
Dad
says,
face.
and
Normal dad face.
Rumpel says, "Hello, Papa."
Yeah. And I love how his dad is
he's like-
still working it.
And he's still like, "Oh, can we have a new start?"
Yeah, we could be
Oh,
together.
we could be
Just
together.
Take the dagger out. And what does he do? He twists it, and the whole thing glows, and
Yep,
they
and
disintegrate. They just poof away.
Gone.
They didn't disintegrate, which gives me hope, but they poofed
Right.
away.
They poofed
They
away.
poofed
Well,
away.
you saw the smoke envelop
Yeah.
them and then gone. And then Regina tells them, she picks up the curse and she tells them, I have to do the same thing, basically. I have to get rid of the thing I love most.
And everyone knows that's Henry.
And they know it's Henry, right.
Well, and this is interesting.
And a cheeseburger.
Breaking
Oh
the-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And a cupcake.
Breaking
Oh,
the curse
that's even
destroys
better.
the town, and everyone will go back where they came from, and the
Right.
town will not exist in
Right.
any way.
As if it never happened. It'll just go away. And except for Henry, who was born there.
And so he has to stay. But
And
he can't
Emma
be
can
alone.
stay because Emma is the savior.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, there is something wrong with this, and you pointed it out. Bay did not come with the curse.
Right.
Yeah.
All this happened before.
Right.
So even if the curse is broken, Bay would be left there.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't part of that whole thing. He had already left Rump way before that. This isn't going to go back before Bay left. This goes back to before when the curse was cast.
I don't know why Bay didn't stay with them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody will explain it to us.
I hope so, because that did not make sense.
One of our listeners will tell us.
Somebody will tell us.
Yes.
I'm looking in your direction, Spider-Man 360.
Aaron,
I'm looking at you, Aaron.
But
actually, you're looking at the tripod.
Yes.
And us.
Yes.
So yeah.
Let's be literal.
Yeah. Literal girl is me.
So I'm not really sure how that worked out, but Henry and Emma are staying back by themselves.
Right.
And oh my gosh, okay. So when Regina goes to say goodbye, I freaking cried. I cried so hard. Her and Henry.
Yes.
Oh, and then Henry's like, "You're my mom." Oh, I'm gonna cry again.
He said, "You're my mom."
And then she had to.
I know.
And then she had to restore their memories with something different.
Well, that was cool. How her gift to Emma was she restored their memories as if everything had happened the right way, as if she did not give up Henry, and everything, their whole lives were together.
Yeah.
Even though she said, "Well, that's not real," and she goes, "Yeah, but everything going forward will be." And then we saw that flashback, and we saw that moment when she was going to give Henry up.
So wait, what were you going to say before
Okay,
that?
so there's a funny moment, and all the sad when Regina says, "Bye, Emma." And my happy and all I ever wanted was for you to get the hell out of here.
My life. To get the hell out of my life.
And so I could be with Henry.
Yeah.
And she says it all sweet, like, "Aw."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
She's like, but now, I'm okay with this. But she said, "I wish for you, I wish for good memories and a good life together."
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I thought that was so, oh my gosh, I have chills now. I'm going to cry. But
Mom's got the feels.
Yeah.
Mom's got the feels.
I actually wrote that on my notes. I put so many feels.
Yeah.
Because that...
So many feels. Here, Mom, I'll warm you up. You've got the chills. Don't worry.
So she broke the curse, and Emma then... we see her at the hospital, and all the other times we've seen this flashback, she has rejected Henry and said, "I don't want to even see him," because she knew that she wouldn't be able to give him up if she saw him. So I understand that, but this time she said, "I want to let me see him," and then she kept him. So the memories changed back from the day he was born.
Yes.
So very interesting.
Yes, that was really cool.
And then they show them a year later, and they're in this cool apartment.
Well, wait, before you say that, we saw the curse roll in, and they all disappeared.
Went in a puff of purple smoke.
No, green.
No, purple.
No, she did the thing, and it was purple.
But the curse that was coming in was green, so it was
Whatever,
the two of them.
They didn't go in there.
Oh,
They didn't go in there.
all right.
Really?
Everybody
Seriously?
disappeared in a puff of purple smoke.
But
And even the line went away.
Yeah, the line went away, and we saw they drove off. Mm-hmm. And as they're driving, they forgot everything when they crossed the line.
And Emma's remembering when she got Henry.
Right.
That gave him up.
Right. That was really great.
Yeah. That was so cool, Rich.
So then it's a
they're
year
at
later.
This cool apartment. They got Lou Reed on. They're making some breakfast.
They're making
Life is perfect. And then there's a knock on the door.
And it's Hook, and he's like, "Emma, can I explain?" No, but he calls her Swan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she's like, "What in the?"
Yeah, she doesn't remember him at all.
And then
he says, "What?" He says, I know how to make you remember." And what does he do?
He kisses her, and she's like, "Ah!"
What did
she kicked him in the private.
Yep.
And she need him. Yep.
Yep.
And it didn't work because he said, "Well, you don't remember." I was hoping that you would still have feelings for me, and that's why the kiss would have worked. But she didn't.
Yeah, he thought he was doing True Love's kiss. They played it up that way, too. Like
it was really funny.
It got kind of quiet, and he moved in, and he's doing the kiss, and then she just kicks him right in the Jolly Rogers.
Yeah.
Wait, she kicked his ship? That would hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, that would really hurt.
Yep. And she kicks him out. She's like, "I'm calling the cops." And that's where it ends.
And then she goes
Holy
And then she goes to Henry. Hi, Henry. Everything's fine. Let's go turn on our Lou Reed again.
Yeah, what the heck? So now when this show originally aired, this was the middle of the season. This felt like the end of a season. This was a cliffhanger, a big cliffhanger. And people that were watching had to wait a couple of months for the next episode.
Oh, I would have freaked out.
Oh, my
I can barely wait a day.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Tomorrow we're going to do this.
Yes.
Oh, we're doing this thing tomorrow.
Oh, we're watching it today and doing it and recording it tomorrow. And then we're going to do 2 more.
Well, the other thing that we didn't talk about in this one is that we got to see the moment where Mary Margaret gave Henry
the book.
The book, and she said she found it in her closet that morning, but she doesn't know how it came to her.
Okay, that was something getting laid in there.
Oh,
also.
yeah.
I bet it's
there?
I bet it's Rumple.
Rumple. Regina wouldn't have, because it was destroying her life.
I have a feeling, because Rumple is the one orchestrating so much, he may have done this because he knew, look, if I do this, it's going to put this chain of events together that puts Emma here. But I have a feeling that whatever happened there is what's going to be the undoing of everything we just saw.
Okay, so
It's going to bring Rumple back.
I have a question that they don't talk about on the show. It's not anything.
Okay.
It's just my own personal question. Where did Rumple get all of the stuff that's in his shop? Did he bring it with? Did he go and loot before the curse and bring everybody's stuff?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Why is all that stuff
when
there?
the curse happened, they didn't get to pack?
Although I have a feeling people brought... No, stuff came through with the curse, and he just acquired all of it.
They didn't pack.
But when they woke up there, they had stuff.
No, they didn't.
I don't know.
They had Storybrooke stuff. They didn't have their clothes. They didn't come in there with all of their...
Well, I don't know.
I know.
Where
This
did
is
you
the
get
first
women's
time.
Clothes?
Are you breaking the show?
This is the first time we're pondering this question. Do you
Okay.
understand? So
Where
I
did
want
you
to
get
process
the
this a little bit.
clothes?
Who?
Rumple.
What women's
He has
clothes?
regular women's clothes.
Well, he would have bought that at a store, you know. But
Yeah, but why? He doesn't have
Maybe there's a
anybody.
Gauchos in town, and he had to go buy some clothes, women's clothes.
For Belle?
yeah.
Could be.
But I'm wondering, did he loot
No.
Fairyland and then pack it all up knowing the curse was coming and somehow get it with him? Because unless somebody's standing there holding the mobile or something, I mean, how would it have
Yeah, how
come?
did he get it? I don't know.
I want to know. So if anyone has any theories on that,
Okay.
float them by me.
Float them away.
Because I want to know
Just blow
where
it
all the
over.
stuff came
Yep.
from.
She'll catch it.
Yep.
Because I don't see that they had any preparation. It was just like the
why did
the
this
curse
stuff
came
come
today. And do you think they took Storybrooke with them? No. They're not going to show up in Enchanted Fairyland or whatever, Enchanted Forest, with an iPod.
Well, no, because they're going back to before the curse happened. So they're not going to show up with anything from Storybrooke.
But they're not. They didn't the other direction either.
Well, something did.
Well,
Something and
Mr.
somebody-
Gold
Yep,
somehow did. But how did he get it
I don't
over
know.
there?
I don't know. Questions.
And now, and why hasn't he
Watch,
returned
next episode
it?
it's going to explain all this, and we're going to look like fools.
And why hasn't he returned it? If they all got their memories back, that's their stuff. Why didn't he then have to, and
Well, because they pawned
ethically...
it. He gave them money for
They
their stuff.
didn't pawn it because they
You
didn't
don't know.
bring it.
They may have pawned it. It may be a town of pawners.
So it's just
It's
a coincidence
pawny.
that every
What's
single
pawny?
one
Awesome.
pawned there and
Awesome
awesome pawn. Oh, good job, Mom.
High five.
Oh, I didn't say pawn.
But that was even better. So you lose.
Just own it.
Take your
and-
5 back because awesome pawn was much better.
Yes.
All right, that was my only. I just had that question.
That's a good question. So is that it? Are we ready for the next episode?
Yeah,
Martha, are you ready?
I am thinking about it.
I am so ready.
Yes.
I can do it right now in my head. I can watch it in my sleep.
Oh, well,
I
that's
think
not as
I-
fun as watching the show, I don't think.
I think I'm good.
Okay, well, that's it. You can find past episodes of this and all of our other podcasts, as well as all of our social media links at our website, which is...
www.southgatemediagroup.com.
Right. You can find this show on iTunes at our provider page. You can find us on Stitcher. You can either type in Ever After, the Once Upon a Time podcast, or I think you could just type in our company, which is Southgate Media Group, and you'll find us that way too. We're on all the different directories. So if there's one you like and you don't see us, contact us, let us know. We will get on there. Our email, so that you can contact us, is southgatemediagroup@gmail.com. Please write to us on Facebook. Get in there, get in conversation. We love it. We love talking back and forth with you guys. That's it. Let's end this the way every great fairy tale ends.
Happily ever after.
The end. If you would like to donate to help pay for this and other Southgate Media Group podcasts, simply go to our website, southgatemediagroup.com, and click on the donate button. It can be as little as $1 or, well, as much as you want. Help keep this fun going by supporting this and our other shows. Thanks again for listening, everyone. You're the best fans in the world.